Hi, this is Richard Rodriguez with $1 Million Mindset. Today I want to discuss with you a few tips on how to become better at making videos online, how to get over that shyness, and how to stop being so much of an introvert and more of an extrovert so you can make videos online and speak smoothly when you're talking to the camera. But first, if you're new to my channel, give me that subscribe button, click that like, and click that notification bell to be notified of any future videos that I make. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I do appreciate it. Everybody's shy at one point when it comes to making videos, getting on camera, putting yourself out there. It's being seen by millions of people, or at least you hope it's being seen by millions of people. And of course, when you make your videos, it's kind of hard to talk to an inanimate object, a big piece of plastic and metal that's right in front of you as if you're talking to the actual audience. But it takes time. It takes repetitiveness. So my best advice to you is to make sure that you put videos out on a daily basis, even more often if you want 1 or 2 videos a day. But if you don't put out videos on a daily basis, what's going to happen is you're going to start to slip and fall into a little pattern of getting slower and more sluggish and more sluggish and more sluggish, to when you get to that end point, you're not going to want to make videos anymore. You need to start putting out those videos on a daily basis. Now remember, the more videos you put out, the more at ease you're going to be. The more at ease you become behind the camera, the more at ease you become in real life too. You're going to find that you as a person are no longer that same shy introvert that you used to be, or at least slowly it's going to become like that. When I first started this, I've never been an introvert. But when I first started this, I was a little bit more shy around people or around other things than I am now. And that's to say, I wasn't shy at all. But now that I've been making videos, I'm even more outgoing than I used to be. And that's our goal, isn't it? And also, the more videos you put out there, the more things you see in those videos as you're watching them, as you're editing them, as you play them as a final cut, as you see them online. As you see your video, you notice little details in your videos that tell you this is something that I'm going to need to improve because I don't want that to happen anymore. For example, I don't want to make a video with ums and ahs, or how about there's a small ringing noise in the background and you say, hey, I noticed that small ringing sound in my last video. Let me see if I can kind of cut that out. As you make more and more videos, you find more and more ways to improve your videos until your videos start to get to where you want your videos to be, to that end goal. So the more videos you put out, the better you're going to get, the better the content. Not only the better the content, which is our biggest goal, but the better the actual quality, the better your editing gets. As I've made videos, I've made a little over 100 videos, and in those videos what I've seen is little mistakes that I've made that I've tried to correct. I still have a long way to go, but as I make more and more videos, I become a little bit better and a little bit better. But what I've noticed in those videos is my editing skills have become that much better. When I first started editing, sometimes it would take me 2 or 3 hours just to edit one video. Now it takes me 20 to 30 minutes to edit a video. I found shortcuts on my keyboard for the editing software that I use. I found little cuts and edits are simpler if I do this during the filming of my video. And I'll give you an example. I like to make jump takes during my videos, kind of like what you're seeing now. And generally in between my jump takes, what I do is I don't pause the video. I continue to record the video. So what you'll notice is in the middle of your video editing software, you're gonna see long spikes where there is no audio. As long as you know, don't make any kind of sound when you're making the jump takes. If you don't make any kind of sound when you're doing these jump takes, what happens is there's that long gap. So you're gonna find that there's long gaps of audio silence in between your jump takes. So if you don't make any kind of sound on purpose, which is what I try not to do whenever I'm making jump takes, you're gonna find that when you go to the video editing side, it's gonna have huge gaps of silence. If you erase nothing but huge gaps of silence, what you're going to get is a whole bunch of jump edits. So this is how easy it is to make jump edits. I can cut all the silence in between my jump edits in about 10 or 15 seconds. So that's probably the easiest thing to do, is make a whole bunch of jump edits. And that comes with practice. So what I'm trying to tell you is, the more you practice, the better you're going to get at speaking to your camera, the better you're going to get at video editing, at cutting and doing the editing, the better you're going to get at making your thumbnails, and the faster at all of these together, simply because you put out so many videos. So don't worry about the quality of your video. The first few videos are not going to be that good. The first several videos are not going to be that good. If you go back and look at the big YouTubers and you look at their first videos, they're not that good. They're just basic. A good example is Roberto Blake. His videos that he makes nowadays are just so relaxed. He sits back in his chair. Sometimes he puts his hands up and he BS's with people and he talks and he has a good time with it. And all he does is talk and explain things. The video editing looks great. The camera work in the backdrop looks great. The lighting is great. It's because he's made so many videos, he's become at ease in front of the camera, like he's talking to a friend or what have you. But if you go back and you look at his first few videos, it's not the fact that they're horrible, it's the fact that he had no experience doing this. And that's where you come in. If you have no experience doing this, you're not going to get experience until you do this. It's kind of like when you apply for a job, they say experience needed. Well, you can't get experience until you do the job. Well, generally what you have to do is you have to start off at a smaller job doing the same thing, almost no money sometimes, just to get that experience. Once you get that experience, you can apply for the better job, the one that requires experience, then go ahead and apply there and you get that job, hopefully because you have more experience. That's what it's all about. You're not going to become a good YouTuber after your first or second video. It's not going to happen. You need to have experience. Nobody really likes to watch just plain videos. Now that's not to say that plain videos don't get a lot of views. They do get a lot of views, but people don't keep coming back over and over again for just basic plain videos unless they have really good content. Now I know a lot of people who have plain videos that are pretty much unimpressive. And when I say unimpressive, I'm talking about the video quality and the lighting, but they have good content. And that good content is how they get more and more views, or continuous views. And they have a lot of views from their subscribers, but they have a lot more views from other people who are not subscribers. And the best way to get a lot of views from people who are not subscribers is to have a video that has a good catchy title, and that's the best way of saying it. I mean, there's other ways of saying it, but a good catchy title that draws people in. Now you need to make sure your title is about the video, not just about something for clickbait just to get them in. And the same thing for your thumbnail. You want to make sure your thumbnail is about what you're going to talk about in the video, not just clickbait to suck people in. Because I tell you, the problem with that is once they click on the clickbait to get sucked in, they're going to watch your video for a few moments and find out it has nothing to do with the clickbait in itself, and then they're going to jump off. So you're not going to get that watch time that you've been wanting. So this is the name of the game, right? We all want to get watch time. So you want to make sure that your thumbnails are relevant to your videos. And also, not to mention that YouTube does not like it when people are deceptive. Deceptive practices get you striked, and you don't want to strike, do you? So once again, the more videos that you make, the better the confidence level that you are going to portray in your videos. The higher quality video comes later as you decide, I want to improve this and I want to improve that. But the more you get on video and the more you talk to people, the higher your confidence level. And remember this, if I can tell you one thing to remember after all of those other things, probably the most important thing to remember, whether you make 3 videos a week, or you make 5 videos a week, or you make 7 videos a week, or even more, probably the biggest thing to tell you is everybody is unique. So if, let's say for example, we have 3 people. We have a big time YouTuber, a decent YouTuber, and then a really low end YouTuber like me, somebody who doesn't have a lot of subscribers or a lot of views. If you want to remake a video that somebody else made, do it. Remake it. Don't plagiarize them. Don't say it word for word. Make it you. Make that idea you. Because if you make that idea you, it is unique. It is you. You're gonna find that some people identify with you. Maybe it's because of your look. Maybe it's because of your voice. Maybe it's because of your personality. Maybe you have kind eyes. People like kind eyes. There are reasons why people identify with you. There's reasons why you have particular friends who identify with you and like you because of your personality. So everybody is unique. So everybody has their own ways of saying things, their own ways of doing things, their own ways of looking when they do those things. This is why you need to make that video, even though that video may have been made multiple times before. Everybody is unique. So if I make a video, people may identify with my video to a certain extent, maybe 10, 15, maybe a couple of hundred people. But if you make that exact same video, you may find that thousands of people identify with the video that you made, even if it's the same kind of content that I'm talking about. And that's because, again, you are unique. You are you. You are not a clone of me. You make your own videos the way you think they need to be made. Use your voice, use your inflection, use your camera, use your backdrop. These are the things that make you unique. So remember, no one is like you. You are unique. And remember, our futures have not been decided yet, so make yours a good one.